welcome back to Season 2 of the Pokemon FIFA 16 Career Mode. Now, if this is the first video that you've ever seen of a Pokemon Career Mode, I suggest that you go ahead and click right here, bing, and that'll take you back to Episode 1, which will explain all the rules and stipulations that we'll be doing throughout the entirety of this Career Mode. But if you want to just come along, it's pretty simple enough. I'll be explaining things as we go. So if you want to tag along like Misty and Brock here, you can go ahead and come with me on this amazing journey where we try to become the very best, like no one ever was. But a quick little recap of what this career mode is all about is essentially we started with a low-rated team, the roster of Santos, and we're making it through 4 divisions. Yes, I don't know why I'm holding up 8, but 4 divisions. Each division getting progressively harder because we custom made it with the top teams available in career mode. So last season we absolutely crushed it in League 2, getting some amazing Pokemon along the way. Our team is absolutely stacked and we are looking to capture even more stronger players in Season 2. Well, with our team getting more powerful, we have enacted rules to counterbalance that. Yes, I'm talking about Nuzlocke Rules. Now, for you guys who are unfamiliar with Pokemon Nuzlocks, what happens is, if that Pokemon dies in battle, you have to release it back into the wild, and that's what we're bringing to this career mode. So if we defeat a team, we get to steal one of their players, but if we lose, we have to release one of our players back into the wild. Yes, everyone is on the line, guys. So while every episode we might be bringing in some amazing players, we might be saying goodbye to an incredible player. Everything is on the line. It is going to be an epic roller coaster of emotions in Season 2. And since this is Season 2, I think it's only apt that we refer to this season as the Gold and Silver season. Yes, ladies and gents, we are entering the Johto region of the Pokemon world, and if it is Pokemon Gold and Silver, and if this is Pokemon Gold and Silver, I think it's only fitting that we have to choose from a new set of Gold and Silver starters. First up is the Chikorita of the group, and he is the defensive player of this trio. That would be Gyro, Ridewald. Probably butchering his name, I apologize, but everyone knows him. He's one of the most, for lack of a better term, oversigned center backs in the game, but I put him in because we will not be able to face up against IX anytime soon again, so it would be a pity to kind of let one of those good young talents just kind of be left in the past. So there you go, that is the Chikorita of the group. Next up is the Totodile, and that is the midfielder of the group, and that is, of course, Yuri Talisman. Speaking of uber popular players that are just signed in everybody's career mode, Yuri Talisman is the definition of a starter type Pokemon in almost every single playthrough and career mode that you see. Yuri Talisman is either, signed in it, or somebody's telling them to sign Yuri Talisman in the comment section. So there you guys go. Another thing to note, like Ridewald, Yuri Talisman is in a lower division, so we're not going to get another shot at him. And for the Cyndaquil of the group, we're going to bring a little bit of firepower. Get it? Because he's a fire type Pokemon. Okay, anyway, he is Angel Correa, the man who is just delightful for Atletico Madrid. One of my favorite players in the past 2 FIFAs, and I've yet to use him in this one. I'd love to bring him in, but the vote is up to you guys. Where do you think we need the most strengthening in this team? That should be the deciding factor. You guys are going to vote in the straw poll down below. There's going to be 2 straw polls there. Remember to vote for the top 6 and also to vote on which starter Pokemon you guys want me to bring in. And I want you guys involved all along this way. This is an interactive Pokemon career mode, guys. Past season, we just captured some amazing players that we still need to vote on to see who we'll be bringing in this transfer window that we're in right now. Even if you are new, you can go ahead, take a look down below in the straw poll is all the players that we captured. You're going to go ahead, you're going to vote, and the people that you guys vote for the most, the top 6 that you guys vote for, we're going to go ahead and be bringing in. Since we are technically Barcelona for the budget, I thought it'd only be fitting if Gary Oak took on the mantle and be Real Madrid in this career mode. And we've battled him twice, once a defeat and once a win, but he escaped major defeat because we weren't able to capture the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo or Bale. We were able to capture Mr. Rafael Varane, who I'll be bringing in this episode. Alright guys, so here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Rafael Varane of Real Madrid, the player that we captured last time we faced Gary Oak in Real Madrid. And here we are, Season 2 Electric Boogaloo, and we're gonna go ahead and accept this offer for Rafael. We're trading out Hector Moreno because we just have too many center backs already. Hector Moreno getting up there in age, we're gonna trade him in for essentially a better version in Rafael Varane. 83 rated overall already. I think he's only like 21, 22 years old, and one of the best young center backs in Europe right now. Absolutely delightful in the pace, the strength. He's got defensive stats that a boy can only dream of. Oh, what a wet dream. 6'3". He's pretty much damn near the perfect, career mode center back that you could have in the game. It doesn't get it. He's the bee's knees, the bee's knees, as you can see right here. As you can see, a super stacked roster for us. If you're gonna go a little bit of recap: Umbolo, Gabriel, Nebifica, Lilovic, Pjanic, Amarte, Zuma, and Varane start with Inyama in goal. Fullbacks, yeah, you know, Van Aanholt and, you know, Vilsanko, but, you know, not really household names, but they're usable as fullbacks. That's probably the area that we need the most depth and help that right here. Now, as you can see, Shaka, but did you catch Shaka's roster right here? Did you catch what was weird about it? I had a double take, and I was like, was that John Stones is on Shaka, transferred to Shaka in this career mode. I had to do a double take right there because I did not believe it, but here we go. Cutting inside, Yanobrio Bolo is gonna take a shot, but you couldn't see it. But I made a mistake right here. I thought blue on blue would be a good idea, but it ended up confusing me more often than not. But a man who also confused is the Shaka keeper, apparently, because he did not see that. What an absolute hyper beam. I'm not even going to celebrate it because the keeper should have saved that, like, just straight up. Maybe it was the optical illusion of the jerseys. Maybe it was just too super effective of a fire blast from Mr. Pjanic coming in. And the young salamanders from the midfield. Full on Dragon Rage, Hyper Beams, all the super effectives. And that is all you need. And I should have done better. You just elbowed it. I do not know. I've never even seen that before. And that's why I apologize to Shaka. But we're going to go ahead and take the lead right here. And then we're going to take that line down. They're going to come back with their counter. Huntalar banging it off of the post. And remember, guys, they was trying to hunt one of our Pokemon, because if we lose this game, that means we lose one of these top tier Pokemon. And then they score. But as you can see, score didn't rise up. Phew! Pew, pew, pew. And that would be the score going into halftime. We nurture a 1-0 lead. And because it is a friendly, I get to trade out pretty much everyone on our roster right here, bringing in some likes. But our second teamers ain't no slash anyone but Chupa Moting, cutting inside, absolutely doing it, the defender. But Inyama coming up big. And oh my god, just last ditch defending right there. I do not know how they didn't score. Now Centurion into that, cutting it over to Lucas Lima, who's far away. And whoa, Gervinho, come on, stand up. What are you doing, my son? What are you doing, my son? But that would be enough, lads. That would be enough. We get a 1-0 win up against Shaka. I wish we had more pulls up against a very, very talented Shaka side, but I'll take the win. All right, 1-0 win up against Shaka, an extremely talented Bundesliga side, but unfortunately, not a lot of those top tier players were actually playing in that match and eligible for me to capture. Well, I'm going to go ahead and remedy that right now by using this item, the Great Ball. If you guys remember, what the Great Ball does is essentially I get to choose the 11 that will be going into the tall grass, and this is the 11 that I chose right here. Oh my goodness. When I said they were a talented side, I wasn't kidding. Every single player on this list is 80 potential or higher, which means I'm basically guaranteed an incredible player right here to start off Season 2. Oh my goodness. Oh, get a little bit of the hash. Get a little bit of the nips. I don't even need the luck, because he's going to be someone incredible. I can feel it right here. Please be someone over 80 potential. You are John Stones!
John Stones, the Rhyperior-type Pokemon. 77 overall, and with one of the highest potentials for a center back in the game, John Stones not only possesses amazing defensive stats, but also has the ability to dribble and pass out of the back line. John Stones is one of the best center backs that you can buy in career mode.
Oh my goodness. Yes, lads. John freaking Stones, who somehow you guys saw it was on the freaking Shaka roster for some reason. Hopefully he is not a recent transfer. We can go ahead and bring him right away. Come here. I'm going to put you into the Great Ball right here. Get in, my son. What a way to start off Season 2. But the Great Ball isn't the only way we can bring in players. Of course, a valuable thing about Pokemon is trading. And that's an aspect of Pokemon that we're going to be bringing into this career mode in the form of Wonder Trading. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Wonder Trading, essentially how it's going to work within the parameters of this career mode, every single time we have a transfer window, we're going to have 3 opportunities to trade out one of our players for a player of equal rating or 2 points lower. So this is pretty much what I was thinking right here. So these are the 3 players I was thinking about Wonder Trading out. David Braz right here, 73 rated. He's reached his max potential. So we're going to go ahead and maybe trade him out for Eric Bertrand Bailey of Villarreal. The Coast d'Ivory defender has a magnificent potential of 84, I believe. Remember, this save started, I think, on September 20th, right when the game first came out. So he's not as astronomical as he is now, but he's still quite a potent defender, and a guy that is already going to be strengthening an incredible backline. The next guy that we got was the guy that we got from Malaga, I believe, and that was Iheanacho Camacho. And we're going to go ahead and trade him out for someone who doesn't quite have the same potential, but he has very unique stats that I love to use, and that is Ramirez from Chelsea. He's actually 1 point lower than Camacho at 80, and he's actually worth less, so I think we might be able to actually give in a straight-up swap trade for Ramirez for Camacho. We're actually doing a downgrade potential-wise, but I don't know, I love it. And another CDM position that we're really not going to use is Allison, another holdover from the original Santos roster, and we just never really use him, so I thought maybe just bring in a good little youngster, and Lewis Cook, a player that we cannot capture because he's not in any of these leagues, from Leeds United, and we're going to go ahead and try to transfer him. And I think, once again, I think Lewis Cook is low rated enough that we could pretty much just do a straight up transfer, hopefully a straight swap for Allison, and there we pretty much go. That was the first one in and out. What a wonder trade is, what a wonder upgrade it is. And we're going to look at Mr. Lewis Cook for a youngster, already 70 rated. Excellent, you know, he's a central defensive midfielder. He's got 4-star weak foot. And guys, right when we're about airing this, I think I'm going to be right there or right below hitting 6K subscribers on the channel, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. I cannot say thank you. I think that's the only word that I can always say. Every single milestone that we hit, I just say the same thing every single time, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I just need to always re-ground myself, remember that it's you guys that are everything to me, that you guys make me feel not alone when I'm on YouTube, and hopefully I make you guys feel not so alone when you watch my videos. And that's my priority number one, is to entertain you guys, and I'll never forget that. I'll never go big time on you guys. I'm always gonna be the same old weirdo every single time, so for that, I just say thank you. Thank you for watching my stuff. Thank you for subscribing. And here's the 6K. And I'm just going to say right now, let's hit 10K by the end of the year. I think we can do it. It's a bit of a lofty goal, but I think we could really do it, guys. Let's go ahead. You guys will be the ones that are going to help me get there. And as a thanks, guys, people usually do like a 10K thank you, you know, like subs for that kind of stuff. But I thought it's only brilliant that a lot of you guys watch the Pokemon career mode, then I do something within the career mode that you guys can, you know, see the milestones. So we did this for 5K. We got 5 pulls of good young potential Pokemon out of the Pokemon egg. And this time, since it's 6K, we're going to get 6 pulls. So come on, guys. Let's go right here. Let's go ahead, dig it in. Let's get the first one right here. You are! Who are you? Come on, focus. Focus. Ooh, Wallace. All right, all right. Mr. Wallace, 82 potential center backs. Let's go ahead, put him in the hat type right there. Not a bad pull, although we kind of have too many center backs. Our second one right here, you are... Who are you? I pulled you the wrong way. Ruben Durante, left back. All right, 81 potential Spanish left back. We can actually use a little bit of fullback coverage. I think that's probably our weakest spot on the team. All right, let's go ahead right here. Boom, you are... Oh, we already got you, John Stones. Get out of here. All right, that one doesn't count. What are the chances of that? There's like 130 names in here. Oh my god, of high potential players over 80. Let's go ahead, get another player in here. You are Zachary Bakali. I think we actually captured you, but we will go ahead and add you to the list. So that is number 3, Zachary Bakali, a legend in FIFA 14. Let's dig super deep. I feel like I've been just digging from the top right here. Let's grab you right here. You are number 4. What are you? Callum Chambers, I believe. The Arsenal man and right back, but he's a little bit slow. He's kind of better at the center back position, but we will go ahead and take you. What is that, number 4 or number 3? Let me go ahead and count. I've lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 2 more, lads. We got 2 more. Let's go ahead and dig nice and deep. Man, John Stones would have been way more hype if we actually didn't capture him in this, but you are right here. Argentinian Fuera. Right there, playing a whole bunch of positions. Bundia. Ooh, not bad. 82 potential, can play cam, center forward, and left mid and striker. I've actually never heard of this guy, but it's pretty good, pretty good. Was that Uruguayan or Argentinian? We will never know. We'll go ahead and see the final guy right here. You are Italian. You are... What are you? I keep on going to the wrong thing. Focus. Focus. Crescente! Alright, 82 potential right there. Can play the CDM position. Now, of all these guys, let me take a look And out of the bunch, I'm going to go with a sentimental favorite here. I think I'm going to pick up Zachary Bakali. We don't really need another winger, but I just love this kid so much in FIFA 14. I think it'd just be absolutely fun. He feels like a little bit of a starter Pokemon. He's kind of shaped and kind of looks like a starter Pokemon. Like, I mean, I'm going to put up a picture right here. Kind of looks like a Charmander in my brain. So we're going to go ahead, pick up Zachary Bakali. This is what you guys earned me, guys. This is the reward for 6K. I wish it was a little bit bigger. It's kind of tiny for 6K, but it's only going to get bigger, better. And since no doubtly the Pokemon career mode has definitely helped me gain so many subs, I think it'd only be fitting that as a thank you for 6K, I'm going to be doing a Let's Play Pokemon special, which is going to be a combination of a Q&A as well as a Pokemon Let's Play. So hopefully you guys can see me voice act some of the voices and all that other stuff. But for the Q&A, go ahead and leave questions for me down in the comments down below. What questions do you want me to answer on my 6K Q&A? And yeah, that's gonna go ahead and conclude episode 1 of season Gold and Silver of the Pokemon FIFA 16 career mode. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble, be weird.
Who's that?